Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Look, are we ready to go on the record?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're ready to go on the record, Your Honor.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Today is April 14th, 2022. It is approximately 10 a.m. My name is Christine Burke. I'm a public utility law judge with the Maryland Public Service Commission. We're here this morning for case number 9677, which is captioned in the application of Constellation Power Source Generation, LLC, for a certificate of public convenience and necessity to modify the Perryman generating station. If I could have appearances of counsel, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. For the applicant, my name is Joseph Curran. I'd also like to enter the appearances of my colleagues in this matter, Your Honor, from Venerable Mr. Christopher Gunderson and Miss Emily Wilson. We're also ably assisted by in-house counsel at Constellation and would like to enter the appearance of Mr. Todd Brecker and Bonnie Pugh. Your Honor, both Miss Pugh and Mr. Brecker are out-of-state attorneys and will be filing the necessary pro hoc vici petitions shortly to permit their special appearance in this matter.
Thank you. For PPRP?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sandra McLemore with PPRP. Also today, I'd like to enter the appearance of Steve Tolson.
Thank you. OPC?
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael Sammartino on behalf of Office of People's Counsel.
Good morning. And for commission staff?
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Albert on behalf of commission staff, and Catherine Morardi will also be appearing for staff counsel in this proceeding.
Thank you. I did look for petitions to intervene. I did not see anything filed as of this morning. Is anyone else aware of any petitions to intervene in the matter?
No, Your Honor.
And I don't see anybody else has any idea of anybody else. Okay. The company's certificate of publication and notification. Mr. Curran, I noticed that you did e-file that compliance notification. Would you like to enter that at this time?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you. On April 12th, we filed with the commission and the parties a notice of compliance with Your Honor's March 29th, 2022 notice of pre-hearing conference publication requirements. That filing sets forth compliance with Your Honor's requirement for publication in a newspaper of general circulation, which we did in the Baltimore Sun on April 6th and 11th, as well as demonstrated the company's compliance with the social media requirements and other requirements of that order. At this time, we would ask respectfully that we mark that April 12th letter for identification as applicant's Exhibit 1 and would respectfully move that it be entered into the record of this matter.
Is there any objection from the parties as to entering that as applicant's Exhibit 1? PPRP?
No, Your Honor.
OPC?
No objection, Your Honor.
And staff?
No objection, Your Honor.
Thank you. The applicant's Exhibit 1 marked as identification with mail log number 240162, which is 2 pages with appendices A through D. And attachment A will be marked and entered into the record as applicant's Exhibit 1.
Thank you.
With regard to the procedural schedule, I did receive an email from Mr. Curran with proposed dates. Thank you for discussing those beforehand. With regard to the dates, we can just go through there. I didn't have any major issue, but there were a couple things I wanted to discuss with the parties. The first date for direct testimony and recommended licensing conditions of July 1st, that's acceptable to me, and I understand that's an acceptable date for the parties.
Yes, Your Honor.
And The public comment hearing, I understand that there is another case pending or a modification going on kind of sort of at the same time that we're doing this case. I proposed July the 12th, which is a Tuesday at 7 p.m. Is that okay with the other parties?
Yes, Your Honor, it's good with PPRP.
Any objections from PC or staff?
You see, Your Honor, the 12th is fine.
Okay,
Your Honor, the 12th is fine for staff as well.
okay. And the evidentiary hearing, provided there are no disputed issues, of July 18th, which is the Monday following, that date works fine for me. Obviously, if there are any issues that come up, actually, I'm sorry, well, the settlement status date of July 11th, that will sort of give us an idea whether the 18th is going to work or not. So I would agree that Tuesday, July the 11th, or I'm sorry, that would be Monday, July the 11th, for a settlement status update. And then if there are no disputed issues, July 18th, which is also a Monday at 10 a.m. for evidentiary hearings. For the public comment hearing, are there any objections? Did the parties discuss whether those would be in person or virtual?
Your Honor, we did not discuss that. I did notice that in a similar modification case that the public utility law judge was comfortable with that proceeding being done virtually. The applicants would have no objection to conducting that public comment hearing virtually as well.
And Your Honor, on behalf of PPRP, we would not have any objection to also doing it virtually, doing the public hearing virtually.
And
Your Honor,
go ahead.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Yeah, staff too is okay with a virtual hearing there.
Mr. Sammartino?
Yeah, OPC is fine with the virtual hearing, Your Honor.
All right, so July 18th for evidentiary hearings, provided there are no disputed issues. Proposed order and the final order, that the appeal period there was listed as 7 days. Obviously, the parties are contemplating a shortened appeal period. The commission by practice usually allows 2 weeks as a shortened appeal period if there's an agreement by the parties. I would propose the proposed order for August the 5th with a final order of August the 19th. Those were the only 2 dates that I saw an issue with as far as the appeal period. And so I'm assuming everybody's agreeing to a less than 30-day appeal period. Or do those dates, are they amenable to the parties?
Yes, Your Honor, that's satisfactory.
Okay. And I understand that this contemplates an expedited schedule at the request of the applicant. The other issue that I saw with this does go beyond the 150-day requirement of Public Utilities Article 7207D for a modification, that the commission should render a final decision within 150 days after the application is filed. My calculation is that that would be August the 6th, which I believe is a Saturday.
Right.
So August 8th. And the final order would not be, would go beyond that date. Does anybody have any problem? I know in the prior case, this issue also came up about filing a consent motion for the commission to extend that statutory deadline.
Your Honor, on behalf of the applicant, what we have done in some prior proceedings is to file a stipulation of a deemed filed date in order to accommodate any statutory deadlines that the commission operates under. So we could file a stipulation today or tomorrow that the deemed filed date for the filing, instead of August 9th, was, I think I'll do somewhere around August I'm sorry, March. It was March 9th that we filed the application, but so we could file a stipulation that we deem the filing to have been filed on approximately March 20th, and that way your August 19th final order could be issued within the 150 days. That's something that we have no problem filing. What we're operating under, as we indicated in our application, is we would like a final order prior to September in order to accommodate the construction schedule. So if your honor is comfortable with that, we can file a stipulation that would give the commission the sufficient 150 days to issue a final order.
Yes. Okay. As far as the dates, then we're set for the procedural schedule. I did also note the agreed upon discovery for a 7-day turnaround time for data requests, that's amenable to all the parties.
Correct, your honor.
Are there any other outstanding issues that we need to address today?
Not from the applicants, your honor, and we'll endeavor to get you that stipulation quickly.
Thank you. PPR,
So no, Your Honor, we have nothing further.
OPC,
From OPC further, Your Honor.
staff?
No other issues, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. I believe that concludes everything for today. We can go off the record. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Record, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you.